reading requires mastering three things, okay? Three things. But now before I mention the three things, I want to say that letters are not symbols. So when I'm talking about symbols, think about emojis. Emojis are symbols. Or the ampersand sign, when you do like your email at gmail.com, that ampersand sign is a symbol. It's a symbol for the word at. So the first thing that I mentioned as far as mastering reading is communication is a sound-based code. Now, what do I mean by that? First, you have to distinguish letters. The letter J, it's a little J with a dot, is different than the letter I, but it's very similar. And so visually, you have to understand that the little hook at the bottom with the dot makes that a J and not an I. That's number one. Number two is the mapping of letter sounds. So what do I mean by that? Think about the word tone, T-O-N-E. That sounds different than ton, T-O-N. The E at the end makes the O, say the O sound, tone, own. Whereas ton sounds totally different, but the only difference is the letter E. That's number two, the mapping of letters. The third one is hearing and understanding those sounds. So can you actually hear and understand the difference there? For kids, that's kind of hard because their brain's still developing, all right? So if you think about the letter T is actually two sounds, the T and the E, right? So it's two sounds, but it's one letter. And so as a small child, can they hear that? Can they see that and distinguish and know that the T makes the T sound, not just a T? It's not a T, it's a T. Okay, so those are the three things. Distinguishing the letters, the letter J from the letter I, mapping of the letter sounds, remember, tone and ton, and hearing those sounds, being able to distinguish those sounds. Those are the three things that are required for mastering reading. That's the first steps right there in order to be able to read. So if you want to know more, go over to therapy4kids.net. That's the number 4, therapy, the number 4, KIDS.net. So we have 2 clinics, one in Greenbrier, one in Conway. We provide occupational, speech, and physical therapy. You can take a free screening over there. If you live in Arkansas and your child is between the ages of 0 and 4, if you just want to know how they're doing, take that free screening over there at therapy4kids.net. And if you have any questions, let me know. You can email me, scott@therapy4kids.net, or just leave a comment down below. All right. Until next time, God bless.